Hello everyone. Well, I just got back from Dr. Seuss the Grinch, the latest adaptation of the book of the same name. Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and also the third animated adaptation, the third major adaptation overall between the 1966 TV special and the previous 2000 film with Jim Carrey in the title role. This one, hun, they've chosen for this Christmas season, and it's definitely a much better film, and with good reason. Okay, I'm not gonna run the whole review. That'll be a matter for another time. And even if it may sound familiar, it's not a concern of mine. Too. Wait, sorry. All right. I mean, it managed to strike a balance, I thought, between the bulk and previous adaptations, where the Grinch himself, which Benedict Cumberbatch, is still as curmudgeonly and relatable as ever, but the the citizens of Whoville, least of all Snake Lou, who take his presence in stride. I mean, it's very much. I mean, that's what you'd expect. That's how they would do this. I mean, and as I pointed out before, compared to the contemporaries at Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, Illumination tends to operate much more modest budgets. I mean, that's and this film, while still being the most expensive project to date, $120 million, is still relatively modest compared to Incredibles 2 or Ralph Breaks the Internet, and I'll address more of those in a moment or two. But what budget there is typically well spent. The movies are considered more expensive than they actually are, and they are pretty good at getting a lot of voice talent on the cast as well. I mean, least of all, the narrator being Pharrell Williams, as well as a cover of the now catchy Your Me Mr. Grinch song done by rapper Tyler the Creator. And it's definitely it got a good sense of energy to it. Animation is generally much better. A medium that's much better suited to Dr. Seuss's work than live action is. And how everything looks very fast paced. It's very whimsical. How things you wouldn't obviously not see in our world can work much better in animation. That's how expressive everyone looks. How Mount Crumpet is very much apparently operates all the same way as something like in the Mario universe, and they are indeed making and they are still moving full swing ahead with the anime Mario reboot. So at that point, I had to cut that scene from Epic Internet, which I kind of understand what I had to do. I mean, much like how Chuck Jones works, this one definitely has some very Looney Tunes like physics and how everything's approached. Which the whole this definitely is very definitely demonstrated by a whole where an early scene where one who's going to work and they actually decide to catch a carpool that's also a luge, and also how Cindy Lou Who goes who's tube sledding, heading down the hills. I think my favorite kind of comedic sled scenes has to be the one in Christmas Vacation, which is kind of a different kind of relatable one. And overall, I'm not as down on Illumination as some other people but I definitely try and keep up on mine the best I can. And I'll definitely address this in the trailer talk, and even though it's not my favorite incarnation of the Grinch, I definitely had a lot of fun with it overall, so I'll give this a, and even though, oh, it's not great, it's definitely got prizes galore. My final rating is 2 out of 4, and that's the last rhyme I got for now. Before I get do the trailer time, just gonna get out of the way. Hey, that Nutcracker in 4 Realms already a flop. I mean, but compared to Bohemian Rhapsody, as polarizing as that is, since and so I'm just and all of the stuff is just not coming out of 2019 that I saw previous war, so I'm not going in any particular order there since I mean How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World, the third and final installment of the Dragons trilogy. Definitely looks quite excellent. I mean, and even though they had to let Miller go again, much like the reason why he's not coming back for X-Force, the film definitely looks excellent. I mean, I was skeptical of the first film initially, but I was definitely glad I was proven wrong. I mean, I think about reviewing it in the future just to show you why. I mean, I've also heard a lot of good things about the TV show have done, but I have not seen it yet. I mean, Secret Life of Pets 2 coming next year. It was going to be this year, but they ended up postponing it, and least of all, they had to recast as the lead role of Max due to that whole unpleasantness regarding Louis C.K. But Patton Oswalt should do a fine job in his stead, and if I'm laughing this hard at just the first trailer, just to see what's in going through your pet's mind when they're in the vet's office, then I probably should enjoy the movie like I enjoyed the first one. And apart from that, I'm thinking that most of the principal voice cast should be coming back. I mean, and Bumblebee, I still submit that I've been meaning to address this second trailer for a while, but I haven't got a chance to, so here it is. While there's still quite a bit of Bayhem in there, it definitely looks a lot like it's taking a lot more cues from the 1980s TV show, as well as the toy line it was accompanied with. And given how I guess Volkswagen must have finally loosened up on their stance regarding and using their cars in that context. I mean, and also all the Autobots still look more easy to use too. I mean, but still recognizable as movies. Also elements of other modern adaptations such as Anime, Prime, and more for Cybertron. I mean, since this prequel, a soft reboot of the franchise, was usually planned to be much more closely connected to a planned cinematic universe, but that seemed to have been scrapped due to the commercial and critical disappointment of last year. So, again, it could be a clanker, it could be fun, we'll see. And also, I think what I might potentially be enjoying most is Mary Poppins Returns. As I pointed out before, I was not really into the idea of Christopher Robin, but I think this might be a better fit. Where the Banks children are now have children of their own and have a lot of same issues their parents did in the original film. And sure enough, Mary Poppins, played in this one by Emily Blunt, has definitely come back to bring the magic into their lives. I think it's definitely better use the same concept Christopher Robin is in rather than try and make everything all drab, washed out CG, they actually use traditional animation and it looks every bit as colorful as the original film did. And during the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious sequence, and they do have a lot of cast members that were in the original, like Julie Walters and Dick Van Dyke in supporting roles. Or if you want to be more socially acceptable, perhaps Richard Van Female with Alternative Lifestyle, if you're part of the parlance there. But anyway, that's all I got to say for now. I've got 6 days until Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu comes out, and I pick it up, regardless when I get a Switch before then. And I'll definitely be getting it after, if not that. And also Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald's coming out soon, most likely going to that, as well as Ralph X the Internet. So, I'll definitely talk to you guys all later.